When health workers took the tuberculosis TB testing outreach to Choko community in Accra, there was a massive turnout of persons who did not need much convincing to get tested. Over 46,000 new cases of TB annually are estimated by the World Health Organization in Ghana. However, in reality, less than a third of the estimated number of cases are officially reported each year by health facilities in the country. Speaking to Citi News at the public sensitization and health screening event at the Choko Tea Garden, a senior research fellow at the Noguchi Memorial Institute of Medical Research, Dr. Adjo Asantepoku, said that about 14,400 people were diagnosed with tuberculosis last year, but she believes the number is an understatement because the COVID-19 pandemic caused a major setback in the success of diagnosing and treating tuberculosis.
When COVID came, all the efforts that we did went down the drain. People are not coming to the hospital. So last year, our percentages, prevalence went real down. But countrywide, about 14,400 people were diagnosed of TB. Yes. That's last year, about 14,400 people were diagnosed of TB. That is really an underestimation because a lot of people, when they get TB, do not come to the hospitals. So this year, one of our goals is to also go into the community, just like we are doing now. There are other people in the other regions that are also going into the community to educate people and encourage them to also come into the community for screening.
Dr. Adjo Asantepoku went on to explain that the purpose of the outreach was to educate the community on tuberculosis and went on to remind the general public that diagnosis and treatment in the country is entirely free in any public hospital and encourage Ghanaians to get diagnosed.
They are doing free chest x-ray. Once we detect that you have some chest indication, there are doctors, 2 or 3 doctors around that would also screen you. We will take lab samples. TB is diagnosed by both chest x-ray and laboratory diagnosis. So we'll take lab samples, take it to the lab, and then do the analysis. And if it's TB, you'll be referred to Kolebu Chest Clinic and treated for free.
Dr. Ni Ejay Abraham, who was present at the outreach, explained that it is important to get an early diagnosis of tuberculosis because it is an airborne disease which can affect a lot of people at the same time.
TB, because it is an airborne disease and one person can infect a lot of people. So if you are able to get somebody with TB, you have saved the community at least about 10 people or 20 people, because we live with people in the house, we work with people in our workplaces, and then people in our schools, people in our churches, etc. So it is good we are able to catch them very early and then prevent the spread of the TB.